Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is about introduction of deep learning. In this topic, we will discuss the topics like what is deep learning, why is deep learning, definition of deep learning, artificial neural network architecture. Let's go through the what is deep learning. So deep learning is a branch of machine learning which is completely based on artificial neural networks. So these neural network is going to minimize the capacity of a human brain. So deep learning is also a kind of mimic the human brain. In deep learning, we did not write the code for everything explicitly. So the concept of deep learning is not a new, and this it has been introduced around for a couple of years now, and this is one of the running technology nowadays. So why? Because in earlier days we didn't have a much processing power and a lots of data, but now processing power increases exponentially. So deep learning and machine learning came into the picture. In general words, deep learning is a machine learning method that takes an input X and use this input X to produces the output Y. And deep learning uses a multi-layered structure of algorithm called neural networks. And this neural network is designed based on the principle of human brain. So structure of a human brain. In human brain, every node is interconnected with each other. Human brains is consists of hundreds and billions of neurons cells that is called neurons or a node. And these nodes are interconnected with each other, and there is a cell body which is responsible for processing information by carrying information towards the input and away from the brain. In the same way, neural network has hundreds and thousands of uh, artificial neurons called processing unit, and this processing unit is interconnected with each other, and this processing unit is made up of input unit and the output units. The input unit is going to uh, receives the various forms of information, which is in the form of text file text file, audio, images, etc. based on the internal weighting system. And every here the weight is an integer. As neural networks are going to learn rules called backpropagation. Backpropagation is used to detect the error. In case our program have any error, the backpropagation will alert the system is there is a problem in the program. In the same way, human brain can identify patterns and different types of information. So the same task will be done through the computer. Why is deep learning is so powerful nowadays? So deep learning is so powerful because it is so unique and it is so powerful. It extracts the features from the input image. So it is so powerful, and it can extract the identify the features of a what we are taking as an input. So there is no need of writing feature extraction. And long before deep learning was used traditional machine learning methods such as decision tree, support vector automation, and logistic regressions. But now it will be classified as an algorithms. So machine learning extracts the features and given them to the algorithm as input data with the help of human. The human can collect the features of an input, and these features is given to the algorithm. The algorithm will process the task, and that gives the output. Whereas in deep learning model would recognize the unique features of a car. Let us take an example car. If we take a car, it identifies the unique features of a car. It has four wheels, one steering, windows, color, name of a car, like this. So based upon these features, we can predict the correct output without the help of human. That is the main difference between deep learning and machine learning. And what is the definition of a deep learning? Deep learning is a computer program that can identify what something is. It's just a computer program to perform the task to identify something. That is called a deep learning. In technical word, it is a part of machine learning algorithm in the form of neural network that extracts the input from the data and produces the output. We're giving an input, based upon these inputs, it produces the output. And next, artificial neural network. Artificial neural network uses usually called neural network. It is based on collection of connected nodes called artificial neurons. So it is inspired by it is designed based upon human brain. In human brain, the nerves are interconnected with each other to perform some task. In the same way, the same task is given to the computer to perform the task. Human can identify, but computer can't. So we are generating the artificial neural network in computer. So interconnected groups of nodes inspired by nervous neurons of a brain. So in computer, we create artificial neuron structure to do the task just like the human. So this neural network is for input values and some neurons is for output values. And these some neurons is input values is responsible of receiving the information from the outside, and the output values is responsible for displaying the correct output. In between there is hidden layers. Actually, the architecture of a neural network consists of 3 layers. One is input layer, second is hidden layer, and third one is output layer. Input layer extracts the input from the outside environment and give this input to the hidden layer, and hidden layer will gives the output. That output will acts as input to the next layer. It consists of one or more hidden layers are there based upon the consistency of a program. And hidden layers. In hidden layer is placed in between the input layer and the output layer. It hides the internal layers. So the process between the input layer and the output layer should be hidden because the layer should be hidden. Output layer. Output layer is responsible for producing the final output. And then let us take an example. If I'm taking an example of a dog and a cat, if I'm taking an input as an dog, that input is taken to the hidden layer and internal process will be generated, and then the output should be given correctly. In case if the output is given as a displayed as a cat, it should be a wrong production. So then what happened? Back propagating the back propagation will starts. It moves from input unit to output unit to the input layer. It goes first to hidden layer and hidden layer to the input layer, and each and every time it should be update the weights. If we get the correct prediction, then no need of hidden back propagation is needed. In case if it gives the wrong prediction, it strictly alerts the system there is a error in the process that should be rectified and give the correct answer. That is the main feature of artificial neural network. If you like this video, please share this video to your friends and subscribe to my channel. and press the bell icon to get the more updates.